Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're gonna make easy and delicious Rice Krispie treats, just like the ones you had when you were a little kid, except they are vegan. They are from the Medical Medium's website, and I'll put a link to the recipe. If you don't know who the Medical Medium, it's Anthony William, and this is one of my favorite books by him called Liver Rescue, and it has literally changed my life. I already thought I was super healthy, but I have had acid reflux and food allergies for 10 plus years. So long story, this book has got me off all my medicines and I feel amazing. So I highly recommend you follow him on Instagram at Medical Medium. The transformation stories are miraculous. All right, so I thank him for this recipe. First thing we're gonna do is use some cashews. So we buy this 2-pound Kirkland organic tub of cashews, and it's only $17, and it can last you quite a bit depending how much you're going to use them. So for this recipe, we're going to use raw cashews, not cooked, not toasted, and we're going to put them in the food processor and make our own cashew butter. Now you can buy your own, but a lot of times they have added ingredients and we don't want to have any added extra oils or anything else. So it's super easy. I put in a cup of cashews because we need 2/3 cup of cashew butter. Now it does have to go around quite a bit, so I wanted to spare you from having to hear my food processor for several minutes. It's under 5 minutes, but when you first do it, it's kind of grainy and you think, oh, well, that's okay. But if you truly just keep it going, go wash some dishes, it comes back into this magical ball of raw cashew nut butter, this organic. So it's amazing. I love the taste. And so we're gonna go ahead and put that in the bowl. This measured out to be about 2/3. So if you end up with extra, just throw it in a Tupperware and put it on some toast or something. Then we're gonna add a 1/2 cup. I'm using maple syrup. The recipe calls for raw honey, but I wanted to keep it 100% vegan, ode to the bees. And I also get this wonderful maple syrup from Kirkland that's organic, and it's a pound, and it's also very affordable. So first I'm just gonna help kind of mash this nut butter down, because once it turns into this solid state, you wanna just loosen it up a little bit so it'll be easier to blend with our puffed rice cereal. And I'm actually gonna add it what gets a little bit more in my cup. I'm gonna get all that sweet. So it's just using natural sweetener. And then we're gonna use 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla. He prefers alcohol-free. This one still has alcohol. Once I use it up, I am going to purchase one without alcohol because it says it is hard on our liver like any form of alcohol. All right, and then I'm gonna add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And of course, if you're not doing salt, you can keep it out. And this is how easy this recipe is. It's only 5 ingredients. So let me just give this another quick whisk with my fork, see if I can break down some of that awesome, yummy cashew butter. The first time I made it, I kept the cashew butter in more of a granule state, but this time I wanted to try it in more of the nut butter state. So we'll see what happens. And you can modify it, of course, to your liking. So this could go on for a bit. So I'm gonna shift gears, and then the main ingredient is puffed rice cereal. Nothing to it but puffed rice. No added sugar or salt. This is Arrowhead Mills brand. I've also had rice puffs from Nature's Path. The great thing about these, you know, cereal is getting expensive now. They're usually like under $3 for the bag because all it is puffed rice. So the big thing with the Medical Medium is to use pure ingredients without additives as much as humanly possible. And the 2 things that have really helped me heal the reflux and food sensitivities, which I had no idea I was hurting myself, was vinegar. I was using vinegar almost on a daily basis, just in my salad dressings and stir fries, rice wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And he does say if you use any vinegar to use apple cider. But long story, I've been off vinegar for a month and I really feel like it's helped my body heal. So I just wanted to offer up that little tip that's really helped me that I didn't know. All vinegars have histamines, and I was, you know, sneezing a lot. So if you have any of those issues, just try. There's all kinds of other ways to be creative, and I'm sure I'll still have a little bit from time to time, but just not right now, and definitely not every day. Okay, great. So the butter did dissolve here with our puffed rice. So it's just those 5 ingredients. So give it a good stir. This is really delicious. And if you wanted to, you could add, which my husband loves, a few vegan chocolate chips and stir it in as well. Enjoy is a great brand of vegan chocolate chips. They're real tiny too, so they go well with this type of recipe. So now we're gonna put it in a 8x8 or 9x9 pan, and these are just gonna go in the refrigerator. We're not cooking them. And I'm just having a flashback from when I was a little kid. I believe we used marshmallows. So there's probably a vegan Rice Krispie treat recipe online using vegan marshmallows, but this, you really don't even need them. The cashew butter is taking the place. All right, so you want to smooth it out. I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to get a little bit more, get every bite, and it's actually just great by itself. So we just have pure ingredients. Now you can, I actually rolled them with a glass last time, the way I did in the Glow Bars. If you haven't tried those Glow Bars by Oshi Glows, oh my gosh, those are insane. Those are chock full of all kinds of nutrition on my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little roll with the glass, even though I don't think you need to. And technically, you can just put them in the refrigerator. I put them in the freezer for an hour, and they cut really easily, and they stay together, which is nice. All right, and that is really it. So fun, so easy. Great little pick-me-up snack later in the afternoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the freezer, and I'm gonna move on to vegan treat number 2. Okay, now we're gonna make some nice cream, which, to be honest with you, is like my favorite vegan ice cream I've ever had, and I wish I would have been doing it 20 years ago. So the first thing you wanna do is peel your bananas, make sure they're peeled, cut them in half, stick them in a freezer bag. I have tons of bananas always on hold for this. So I'm gonna do 2 bananas, and then you can just do banana if you love banana. You could even add a little nut butter, but I'm just doing fruit. Then I'm gonna add some sliced organic peaches. I use some Simple Truth Organic. So right now I'm in love with peach banana ice cream, and I'm just gonna do 3. Now the great thing about using a food processor, you really don't need any liquid. If you let the fruit sit for say 5 minutes, I like it really thick, but I'm gonna add just even a tablespoon or 2 of water. But again, you really don't need anything. And the reason I like the food processor better than my Vitamix or blender is because it's thicker and it doesn't need all that extra plant milk. So I don't even need any plant milk. This is truly 2 ingredients, peaches and bananas. Now this is a little loud, and I wanted you to see how easy it is though to make. Turn it off, and then I like to stop it. You can see it coming together here, and just give it a little scrape down the sides. And you can let it sit as long as you want. I'm just kind of picky that I like it really thick because it reminds me more of having true soft serve ice cream. So here we'll go again. If you'd rather add a couple tablespoons of plant milk, that's fine, but you really don't even need it. When I was using the blender with some plant milk, it would become more of a smoothie than this thick, amazing ice cream. Okay, Take a look. Might need one more, so see how it's coming together. Oh, it is the best, you guys. I've been eating this every afternoon as my like little 4 o'clock snack. And again, I wish I would have been doing it a lot sooner. So I'm just gonna nab down this last piece of fruit. One thing the medical medium really encourages is fruit, that the liver and the brain love the glucose found in fruit. So to not have fruit fear. So I've been eating way more fruit and I feel incredible. And sometimes it's fun to have a little chunk, but I think we actually, little chunks of peach or whatever, but look at that. It's like a miracle in my food processor. Anyway, it brings me a lot of food joy. Okay, so we're gonna just dish it up. I just want you to see, it's like amazing. And it tastes even better than it looks. So Wade and I have been doing this every day through summer. I hope we can keep it up even when it's not warm outside because it's so healthy. More than a lot of my other vegan treats. All right, so that is it. This is peach banana, and there is a machine. If you don't want a food processor, again, you can use a blender. You just need a little more milk, but not too much, that it doesn't turn into a smoothie. Or you can get this banana ice cream machine called Yo Nanas, and that's amazing too. You just put fruit in like you would if you were juicing, and out comes this amazing soft serve ice cream, and that's on Amazon for $50. So I hope you'll try both of these vegan treats. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for saving animals with your food choices. Have a great day.